correctly, the full game's not out yet. Is that the case, Star?
Yep.
Yeah, the full game's not out yet, so we're gonna be getting the demo run by starsmiley. So whenever you're ready, take it away.
All right. I'm starsmiley, and now this is a psychological horror RPG. But since I was not mad, we're gonna skip with the psychological horror part and just get into the cute, colorful part of it. So, yeah, let's start. On go. 3, 2, 1, go. So most of this game is mostly mashing related, but there are some technical parts of the run. For now, as it says, we're in white space and we've been here for as long as ever. So for the first thing we have to do, we have to interact with everything in the room. This allows us to get the knife, which we'll need later, and we actually do need to get out. Where the knife falls is completely RNG related, so that was pretty good RNG. I got it basically immediately, which is really nice. And then we meet the rest of the gang that will be tagging along with us for the rest of the run. I have no idea how fast these people can read. So the girl is Aubrey, the boy on the left is Hero, and the boy on the right is named Kel. First we're gonna get, she asked for her stuffed toy, so we're gonna get that for her. Help her out a little bit. So as far as I know, there is actually only 3 possible keys that you can mash with. The best way is to mash with Enter and X. You can also use Z though. Alright, we're gonna go leave and go on an adventure, I guess. The load time here is kind of like a little longer than all the others for some reason. I'm not entirely sure why. Foreshadowing, shut up. No, not happening. We're trying to go fast here. Alright, for our first mission, that's a tetherball pull, but obviously the ball is not there. So we have to go help her get her ball back. I know, spoilers. Don't yell at me. See, apparently there's gonna be monsters in the forest, so we have to be really careful to avoid the monsters. Have to do our best. So Burley joins our party, and we're gonna go find your ball. We didn't avoid it very well. For the first battle, we're just gonna spam enter. The way the battles work, you actually have a chance in between turns to do extra attacks. And depends on how much, I guess, points you have that's in the bottom right corner. And the rules are entirely random on how much damage you do. Sometimes it takes 1 turn, sometimes you have to do it in double turns. I think so. Yeah, I do. Why? Okay. Yeah, I can do that. Alright, so we got our ball back and met Grandma, and now we have our next mission. We have to find this guy named Bessel. I think that's how you pronounce his name. Yeah, you can do it now.
Alright, should be good.
Seems good. Alright, so throughout the run, we're gonna get some items that'll help us. Basically just in the final battle. That's all the battle that really matters in the run. And we're trying to avoid as many encounters as possible, since obviously it wastes time. Seems good. So yeah, before we go find Basil, we have to return Burley and her ball. And she's very mean about it. She doesn't appreciate what we did for her. So it says we have a special skill to learn for her, so we're gonna do that. Because it can be very helpful in the run later, with how much damage it does. But yeah, if you have any announcements, now would be a good time.
I got nothing.
Alright, so we learned Headbutt for OMORI, and that does a lot of damage later in the run. So now we're gonna head to the train station since we need to get a train to find Basil. Keep avoiding encounters, which is not very hard to do. There is one hard part about it, because you don't have to actually be directly facing it, but you could just be like on the side of it and you can still get an encounter. Alright, guess we gotta wait in line. So we'll do just that. Except the line doesn't seem to be moving that well. No, someone seems to be getting angry. It's like this. It's like a soccer mom. By the way, this whole game has like really banging music. Alright, so she left her train pass somewhere, so now we're gonna steal it from her somewhere, somehow. Alright, so this cutscene is entirely dependent on step count. The more steps you take, the sooner the cutscene starts up. By the way, there's a glitch where you can open the menu during the cutscene, like that. So yeah, he lost his pet rock. Feels bad, man. Bible thumb for Kevin. So yeah, now we're gonna go to the other world, which has also pretty banging overworld music. And it's a really, really long climb, by the way. Yeah, this is like really heckin' long. Kevin is the rock, Kel is the one that lost Kevin. Either way, both is feels bad, man. Now we're in the other world. Keenan. And Hero is totally out of breath because he's an old boy. Alright, now we're gonna go up. Just ignore all the colors and houses and stuff. I'm gonna break into this cool house at the top. Alright, I'm gonna disrupt this boy in the bed. Because we're assholes. Even though he won't wake up anyway, so it doesn't matter. But he has a train pass, so we're gonna try and steal that. Because again, we're assholes. Okay, I guess we're not assholes. We're gonna help him out before we steal the train ticket. So we have to go to the junkyard to find his cassette tape that he misses very much. And we have a key to get it in there. And it's like a really big junkyard. I don't know why they have so much stuff in there. I don't even know whose all that stuff is. Now in the old route, you have an option to fight the literal Earth, but we're not going to do that because we want to go fast. So let's enter the junkyard.
Damn, I was hoping to battle the Earth today.
Dang, wrong one. Alright, so for some reason, all of the toilets in the junkyard have raiment in them. I'm not sure why, but they do. Now we're gonna get a new function in the game where we can tag the other players and do stuff with them. For example, Arbor can hit a bat. Hit with a bat. Opening the menu a lot, jeez. Chef's hands. Oof. So we're gonna do our best to avoid all the enemies. Some which can, this one can be tough to dodge sometimes. That was good. Alright, so this block of cheese is in there. Kind of like the pencil in Earthbound. Eating it sounds like a good idea, but we have Hero instead. So he's gonna call a mouse to eat it instead. I don't know how she eats all that cheese, but she does. And it's very helpful. I hope it's cheddar, or like pepper jack or something. Alright, the obstacle is gone. Let's continue. He has a very lot of friends. He's a very good boy. Get some more raiment from the toilet. This one can be tough to, because you have to be like right under it for it to get you, and depending on RNG, you can just screw you over. Kel can climb things. Before, we had to go to the gate and interact with it, and then start a cutscene up, but we could just go straight here with Kel, so that's neat. Feels bad, man, meow. This guy can also be an asshole to dodge, but he was nice. Alright, Kel can't climb this because it's too spiky for him, so we're gonna get another friend of Heroes to do it for us. I could probably do that glass, but there's so many situations, I'm not sure where to start. But it might not be a bad idea. Because of how random the fight is. Which I'll get to soon, believe me. I wouldn't be surprised if I died, knowing me and my bad luck. Alright, we have a fight coming up. So we're gonna save up. Just to be safe. It's unlikely I'll die, but gotta be safe for a marathon. Since this fight is actually scripted, and I actually have a way to do this fight without dying. Although the hit can be RNG on whether or not you die, but usually you don't. Alright, so we're meeting Rosa. And she found the Sweetheart cassette before we did. So now we're gonna try and steal it from her. Oh, I'm definitely saving before Space Boyfriend. So it says, do not cross this line. We're going to anyways. Now we're gonna fight the literal internet. No. Alright, OMORI has an attack called Hackaway, which does basically 20 damage per turn. And Kel has a ability to annoy everyone around them, which makes them angry and therefore ups their attack but decreases their defense. So be careful with that. I'm having trouble remembering what it's supposed to do. But yeah, the characters can have different motions and affects how they deal damage and their defense and whatnot. For example, being sad ups their defense but lowers their attack. Now everyone gets damaged here, so we're gonna heal OMORI to make sure he does not die. Like, see, he nearly died, but it's unusual that he actually does. Although Aubrey does die. So once you get 10 attack points, you can just do this. And it basically just one-shots the boss. Easy. Yeah, you can. I've done that before, Classic. You can do everything right, and if the damage done to OMORI is too high, he'll just die anyways. Alright, now we're gonna chase Rosa. She's being an asshole and like pushing everyone out of her way. You had already survived once, seriously? How is it even possible? I didn't even know that was possible. If you have any announcements now, would be a good time as well.
I don't have anything.
Seems good. That could be a pain in the dodge. Sometimes you can just go straight and they'll avoid it, but sometimes it won't work. Alright, now we're gonna break into this Bramwell's home. I'm gonna check something real quick. No, we don't. There is actually sometimes a rare chance that you'll get a tofu in a fight, which saves a lot of time, if you do manage to get it, since you need it to give to a smart mole later to be able to progress. But that's okay, we'll just go out of our way to get it, doesn't waste too much time. Alright, she won't give us the cassette, so we have to figure out another way to get it. And this one was gonna offer us blackmail to blackmail Rosa to give the cassette in order for a bet. I'm sorry, a BED. Alright, we're gonna go get the tofu now. That seems like a good idea, Mimamix. IMO. Alright. Now we're gonna go into the school. Apparently they have no idea what they're doing. Like, the teacher has no idea what they're doing, the class doesn't know what they're learning. We're gonna talk to this old man. Apparently he created the BED. And his son is testing it. So we're gonna have to go find his son. But first we're gonna get an air horn. Because his son is probably sleeping since he's testing the BED, right? So we have to get an air horn to wake him up. Heck. Apparently his most prized possession was an air horn. Must be a pretty good air horn. Find his son. Alright, so we're gonna find his son. And we're gonna wake him up. Convince him to give us the bed. Alright, we woke him up and now he's gonna tell his scientist dad that the BED is pretty gosh dang good. Would you guys agree? I personally love BEDs. Probably better than beds, IMO. Alright, apparently he overslept, which apparently is like really bad. So he's gonna give us the bed, because he doesn't need it anymore since it's too powerful for sprout moles. Since it's supposed to be working all the time and not sleeping. So now we have the bed and we're gonna give it to the mole, the shady mole, so he can give us blackmail for Rosa. Alright, let's go blackmail Rosa. Yeah, we're pretty much assholes in this room. We're literally blackmailing someone to give their prized possession away. I mean, you're doing it for someone to make them feel better, but still, it's kind of rude. Alright, now we have to go give the tape back to Space Boyfriend. Yeah, blackmail is worse than murder. Alright. Oh, what's this? Oh my god, it's literally Pluto. It's literally Pluto. He's running from something. He's basically an outlaw. He escaped from Space Boyfriend's captivity. And now he's just running. To try build his own space business. So we gotta hide him. It'll be useful later. Well, not really later, more in the full game. So yeah, we're gonna lie to them. Say that their vagabond is not here. When in reality he is. Because we're assholes. Or are we? Thingy face emoji. I have no idea. Classic, I honestly don't know. I don't remember my split times. I'll be able to tell by the end of the run. The run ends in approximately 6 minutes or so. 5.5 minutes. On my PB. So yeah. Later, in the later game, Pluto will probably be able to take us to places in the game that we've already been to. But right now he's gonna be nice and take us back all the way to the beginning of Otherworld. So we don't have to go all the way. And he's gonna teach Kel a new ability. It's gonna boost his attack power by flexing. Because he has a huge ego. Alright, so we're gonna save here because this is a really risky fight. His attacks are entirely RNG whether it happens and how much damage he does. Sometimes he'll barely do anything. Sometimes he'll do a lot and kill us in like 3 turns. We don't know. Oh god, it's laggy now. Not like this. Alright, that's better. Alright, we're gonna disturb his sleep again. Try to get him up. But yeah, the fight is entirely RNG based. We're not gonna do headbutt with Aubrey, since it's much easier for her to die like that, and we need her alive as much as possible since she does the next most attack compared to OMORI himself. If she dies, it's not a big deal, but we'd like to keep her alive as long as possible. We'd like to keep them all alive as much as possible since they all have their own uses. OMORI will be placed as the main attacker. Aubrey will be the second main attacker. Kel will mostly contribute to upping their juice. That allows them to do special attacks, and Hero will basically be healing everyone. But yeah, we woke him up and he's not happy. And he wants to kill his girlfriend, Sweetheart. It's definitely required for the download window, most likely. At the very least, it's recommended. It probably isn't required. I don't know how much health he has. Okay, let me focus for a second. And we got the rubber band before, so we're gonna use that, which is 60 damage, which is a lot. We kind of hope he does damage us a little bit so we can get to 10 attack points quicker, so we can do release energy, which obviously does a lot of damage. But we don't want to attack him too much, otherwise he'll kill us. Also, the music is a banger. It's really good. I'm gonna risk it and attack this time for Hero. Think it's alright? Yeah, I think it's pretty alright. Alright, we're gonna not give OMORI, oh wait, we're not gonna let OMORI hack away real quick, just so we can heal up. And we'll be able to do the big attack. Gonna heal up OMORI. Oh, that's not good. But we can do this, so that's cool. By the way, time might come relatively soon. It ends as soon as it realizes that Space Boyfriend is dead, so keep that in mind at the person doing the timer. Alright. Ooh, Hero might be dead. Yeah, he's dead. Which is bad since we don't have any more attack. We can't heal at all. So we have to hope OMORI stays alive. This might be bad. Ooh, that's so close. I think this is time. That's so lucky. Time. I think that's a new PB. That might be a new PB. Galactic, can you check that? Or can anyone actually? I'm pretty sure that's a new PB. Oh dang, okay, I missed. That's still pretty good. I missed it by about 23 seconds. So yeah, he was underage, so now he's fine once we beat the shit out of him. He's back to normal. Yeah, it was a pretty good marathon run. I was kind of worried that I would die to Space Boyfriend. Because of how I nearly did die to Space Boyfriend. I was like 5 health off. I was incredibly lucky. one less thing to make you guys regret not doing the incentive. So, he found this box at the edge of the universe with OMORI's name on it. We have to go in a very specific place using a very specific key to open it. But yeah, he went to go have snow ice balls with his friends, and that's OMORI. If any of you guys are interested in learning the run, please run. I'm very lonely. The Discord is on SRC. I'd be happy to help any of you run the game. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the run. And that's all from me.